How often do you ponder about the language of love? How does it influence your relationships? You see, love is not just a single universal language. It's a complex, multifaceted dialect unique to each individual. We all perceive and express it differently, and these differences can profoundly impact our relationships. Let's dive into the concept of love languages. Picture love languages as the keys to understanding how we give and receive love. There are 5 primary ones: words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Each one is a unique pathway to the heart. Words of affirmation are all about expressing love verbally. Quality time, on the other hand, is about undivided attention. Receiving gifts involves tangible expressions of love. Acts of service are about deeds that say, "I care." And physical touch, well, it's about intimacy and closeness. Understanding these love languages can transform the way we communicate love and feel loved in return. Imagine a friend who thrives on compliments and heartfelt words. What language do they speak? Welcome to the world of words of affirmation, the first love language we're exploring. This language is all about using words to affirm, encourage, and express love to others. It's like a key that unlocks a deeper connection, a more profound understanding of the people around us. Picture this. Your friend has been working tirelessly on a project, pouring their heart and soul into it. You notice their hard work and tell them, "Your dedication is inspiring. I'm so proud of you." Those words, your words, might just be the fuel they need to keep going. They feel seen, appreciated, and loved. That's the power of words of affirmation. Or consider a loved one who's feeling down. A simple, "I believe in you," can make a world of difference to them. It's like a warm hug, wrapping them in comfort and reassurance. It tells them that they are not alone, that someone cares, that someone believes in their strength and ability to overcome. Words, when used thoughtfully and sincerely, have the power to uplift, to inspire, and to heal. They can build bridges, mend fences, and spark joy. For individuals who resonate with this love language, words are not just words. They are the echoes of your heart, the whispers of your soul. For them, a word of affirmation is a powerful testament of your love. Ever known someone who values your undivided attention? Their language could be quality time. Picture this. You're with a friend who's scrolling through their phone while you're talking. You may feel unheard, right? That's because quality time isn't just about being in the same room. It's about giving your full, undistracted attention to someone. For those who speak this love language, they value shared experiences, deep conversations, and meaningful moments over material things. Now, let's take a simple example. Imagine you're spending an afternoon with a loved one who cherishes quality time. You might decide to turn off your phones, step away from the distractions of the world, and dive into a board game, or maybe take a long walk together. It's not about what you're doing, but rather the fact that you're doing it together, fully present in each other's company. This love language isn't about clocking hours, but about making those moments count. It's about connecting, understanding, and sharing. It's about showing someone that they're important enough for you to put everything else aside. So the next time someone asks for your time, remember they're not just asking for a few minutes or hours. They're asking for a piece of your life, a piece of you. For them, your time is the greatest gift you can offer. What about those who treasure thoughtful gifts? They're fluent in the language of receiving gifts. This love language isn't about materialism or the price tag attached to the gift. Rather, it's the thought, effort, and love behind the gift that truly matter. The heart of this language lies in the symbolism of the gift, representing the giver's affection and consideration. Imagine a scenario. It's a regular day, nothing special. You come home to find a small package waiting for you. Inside, there's a book you mentioned wanting to read months ago. The giver remembered, took note, and made it a point to surprise you with it. That's the language of receiving gifts in action. The gift in this case isn't just a book. It's a symbol of the giver's attentiveness, their memory of your words, their effort to make you happy. Or consider another situation. You're going through a tough time, and a friend gives you a simple handmade bracelet. It's not extravagant or expensive, but it's made with love and care, and it's given with the intention of cheering you up. That bracelet becomes a token of your friend's empathy, their wish to ease your burden, even if just a little. These are the people who understand the language of receiving gifts. For them, it's not about the gift itself, but what it represents. For them, a carefully selected gift is a tangible representation of your love. Ever met someone who appreciates actions more than words? They understand the language of acts of service. Acts of service as a love language is all about rolling up your sleeves and getting involved. It's about showing love through actions, not just words. It's about demonstrating that you're willing to get your hands dirty and put in the effort to make someone else's life easier. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how a friend's face lights up when you help them move to a new apartment, or when you offer to babysit their kids for an evening? Or how about when you surprise your partner by doing the dishes or cooking dinner after they've had a long day? These are all examples of acts of service. People who understand this love language value actions that ease their burdens and make them feel cared for. They see love in the small everyday tasks you take on to help them out. It's not about grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's about the little things, the daily acts of kindness that show you're thinking about them and their needs. In a relationship, it's important to recognize if your partner understands love in this way. If they do, remember, it's not about doing everything for them, but about being considerate, thoughtful, and willing to lend a hand when needed. For them, actions truly speak louder than words. And then there are those who communicate love through touch. They speak the language of physical touch. This love language isn't just about intimacy. It's about the strength of a hand squeeze when words fail, the comfort of a warm hug after a long day, or the silent support conveyed through a hand on the shoulder. Imagine someone who thrives on this love language. Let's call her Alex. Alex values touch as a vital part of her relationships. She feels most loved when her partner reaches out and holds her hand during a movie, or when her friends greet her with a hug. These small gestures don't seem like much, but to Alex, they're affirmations of affection, creating a sense of belonging and security. Physical touch isn't only about grand gestures or passionate moments. The magic lies in the everyday, seemingly insignificant interactions. It's the pat on the back for a job well done, the intertwined fingers during a walk, or the reassuring touch on the arm during a tough conversation. These instances might seem mundane, but to someone like Alex, they're profound expressions of love. Understanding the language of physical touch helps us connect deeper with those who speak it. It reminds us that love isn't always about grand declarations, but often about the subtle, consistent gestures that make someone feel seen, valued, and most importantly, loved. For them, a hug or a gentle touch is a powerful declaration of your love. So, why does understanding these love languages matter? Well, think of it like this. We all have our own unique dialect of love. The words we use, the time we give, the gifts we share, the actions we perform, and the touch we provide. These are all different ways we express affection and care. When we understand our own love language, we learn how we best receive love. But more importantly, when we recognize our partner's love language, we discover how to effectively communicate our love to them. This understanding opens up a new world of connection, empathy, and deep, meaningful relationships. Remember, small, consistent actions based on your partner's love language can lead to significant changes in your relationship. It's not about grand gestures, but about the little things done consistently and with love. By learning to speak your partner's love language, you can deepen your connection and strengthen your bond. After all, love is a language that everyone deserves to understand and be understood in.